do that, turn it around. Well, I don't do these lives too often. I really don't want to do them. Well, not that I don't want to do them, but I don't think it's good to do them. But, well, not that it's bad to do them either, but I'm all over the place right now. I think everybody gets the point. Seeing if anybody's up. See if anybody's around. Say hello. I know Trey was running out of it. More issues, but I hope everybody's doing okay. And like I said, it's late and nobody's really around no more anyway. But I felt like coming on a little bit, say hello. And my prayers are with everybody. And I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody had a good day. And I said we need the prayers. We need prayers for each other. We need prayers for ourselves. And it's good to pray for one another. I love to see blessings. I love to see, the Lord give. And people are asking for His favor and His help. Well, like I said, I don't think we should ask God to help us. And people say, well, what do you mean by that? No, God should be in control. Instead of Him just helping us, like giving us, hey, here's a hand. But He should be in control first and foremost. That's more than help. That's Him taking the steering wheel, basically. Saying, I'll drive from here, I'll take it from here. But helping, again, not a bad way, but I think letting Him, take the wheel is the best thing we could do, instead of just have Him give us a little help. There's a very good restaurant over there across the street. Very few that are left. A good Italian place. Like I said, there used to be so much to do here. So much, I don't know. Like I said, it got ransacked. It got ransacked, so there's really nothing here. Like I said, you do have some places like this place and a few other places that are Italian restaurants, but they're few and far between. You're seeing the diminishing of people continue to happen, and it's bringing quality of life down here. But we know these things have to happen. We know that what is written has to happen, and is happening and will happen. So my prayers are with you all. Like I said, I don't think that doing these lives are actually good for the channel in a sense, and not in a bad way. Again, hope people understand. I felt like coming on. Like I said, if anybody was up, say hello. But my soldiers are diminishing. I got about 3 or 4 left the most. Everybody ran away on me. But God hasn't. This guy's driving with no lights. God hasn't left me for sure. Oh, my windows were open. I didn't even realize. That's not a good thing. These little scooters, these bikes, whatever they are. More issues. I tell you, there used to be a time, even this time of night, there would be a lot of people out. You would see people sitting on their porches, their stairs, and bagel stores would be open 24 hours, and pizza places would be open till 10, 11, 12 o'clock. And that's all gone here. Like I said, this time of night, people would still be hanging out, like I said, on their porches, even barbecuing. You know, it was a different world back then. And there were always changes. I understand that. But I guess every generation says they miss the old days, right? I don't know what this guy's doing, but stop in the middle of the street. So go out. Come on, get out of the car, go. There you go. That works. Yeah. Shame. Like I said, everything that's changed. And definitely not for the better. We're not progressing, we're regressing. You know, people that call themselves progressive, oh, things are getting better. No, we're not. We're not improving. As a human race, we're going backwards more and more each day. People say, what's the most dangerous animal in the world? Is it the lion? The elephant? Is it the tiger? It's a human being, by far. By far. Another day in the books and the Lord has not returned. One day that day will happen, one way or another. One day it'll happen. Well, it says to depart from the body and to be with the Lord is far better. Far better to be with the Lord. That's why you Christians need to stay together, and you're not. Time is short, you're not sticking together. You say you are, but you're not. You're not. My brother, my sister, not my brother, my sister. You who does the will of the Father is your brother, your mother, and your sister. He who does the will of the Father. When I was hungry, you didn't feed me. When I was naked, you didn't clothe me. When I was in jail, you didn't visit me. Oh Lord, when did we ever see you naked? When did we ever see you hungry? I'm talking about your brothers and sisters. Anyone who does this to one of your brothers and sisters, you're doing it to me. Deep down inside, most people are for themselves. Deep down inside, people worship money more than God. We are imperfect, though. We are imperfect. And we are all sinners. And there is no such thing as a perfect person. There's one who walks perfectly in this earth, and that's Jesus. But there is nobody else that will ever walk perfect. Big crowd tonight, one person. That's usually my max. What a shame. It really is. I work so hard at this ministry. And not receive the support it breaks my heart, to be honest. But I'm gonna keep going because I gotta do this work. Breaks my heart. Like I said, I'm just a YouTube guy. That's all I am. That's all I am. I'll tell you what, I've kept it real here in every way possible, too. Kept it real. And people don't like realness. They don't. They say they do. They want it, but they don't. Because the truth hurts and they don't like the truth. Like the Bible says, they'll be tickling the ears, telling people what they want to hear instead of hearing the truth. And I'm disappointed that this ministry has not gotten the support that it should be getting. It's definitely disappointing to me. It's like you need to kick people in the rear end to wake them up. I'm not perfect, and neither are you. That's for sure. But my prayers are with everybody. The ones who are still with me, the ones who have left, my brothers and sisters. My prayers are with you. I pray the Lord blesses you abundantly tonight, tomorrow, whatever that may be. I'm not talking material stuff. I'm just saying in general, whatever it may be. I know people have prayed against me. That's for sure. I've seen people jealous. I've seen people say some things here. Like I said, it's a shame. So they want to do what they got to do. They turn their back on me. Now I officially turn my back on them. And everybody needs a good kick in the pants, I'm telling you right now. You think you're doing work for the Lord. You think you're doing this. You're not doing anything. That's the parable of the talents. Nobody would watch my video anyway, but it's the parable of the talents. So God gives you something. What are you going to do with it? You do nothing. You hide it away and do nothing. You squirrel it away, whatever talent He gave you to advance His kingdom, and you do nothing. Oh, Rob, I fed a homeless guy yesterday. That's not doing anything for the kingdom. You're not spreading the word. You're not doing anything for His word. You're supposed to feed the hungry. And remember, God's not impressed by good works. It's just not. Because at the end of the day, you're still a sinner. You're supposed to do good works. Supposed to. Faith without works is dead. Now, we don't get into heaven by works, we know that. But we should be doing good things. Again, that's not getting us into heaven. But at the same time, we shouldn't be doing bad things, that's for sure. Since we are saved by grace, should we continue in sin? Paul said, God forbid. God forbid, no. Just on 2 more minutes. God forbid, no, he said. And like I said, the so-called Christians, they're not staying together. And then you're doing things that you shouldn't be doing and saying things you shouldn't be saying. And you, like I said, you're doing nothing for the kingdom. And there aren't teachers that'll call out their own. They don't call out their own. Hey, Thomas, sorry, the chat was a little messed up. Nice to see you, Thomas. Sorry, I can't see the chat sometimes. It's stupid. But thank you for coming in, Thomas. It's nice to see new people, too. But, fellow Christians need to be called out. I don't know why the chat don't move. I don't know if he's still here. If he is still here, Thomas, will you watch this again? Sorry, man. Christians need to be called out. I've been telling people, the devil is got a tremendous army, and they stick together. The Christian faith is, they're following more false teachers and more nonsense more than ever. What are they sticking together with? Bad doctrine? It's no good. It's no good. You need to support one another. You need to help one another. You need to lift the people up instead of bringing each other down. That's what so many Christians are doing. I see so many Christians, you're wrong about this. You're wrong about this. You're going to hell for this. You're going to hell for this. Man. You're a false teacher. You're this, you're that. I'm a false teacher? Okay. That's fine. I always use the analogy like two kids. Look, Daddy, look what I did. I corrected him. I did this. He didn't correct me. He really not correcting me anyway. But look what I did. Like a little baby. Christians don't get called out enough. This is why we look bad to the world. Because we're against each other. Believe me when I tell you that. Believe me when I tell you that. I've experienced it here. A lot. Honestly, a lot. So again, Thomas, thank you for coming in, brother. Sorry again. The chat doesn't move. I said you're the only one in here anyway, brother. If anybody watches this, if anybody does, which really, hopefully some people will, you're not sticking together. You're not doing anything for God. Well, who are you, Rob, to call me out? You're not doing anything. Read in the Bible the parable of the talents. You're not doing anything. Well, I prayed for this one today. Okay. What else? You're not doing anything. It's about advancing his kingdom. It's about spreading his word. It's about helping spread the word. It's not about sitting in your room just quietly and just praying and then doing nothing the rest of the day. You don't have to be on the front lines, but I said you got to be in the game too. Because if you're not in the game, you're not in the game. Kind of stupid, but it's true. Sounds stupid. You're not in the game. You know what I mean. You're just sitting on the. I like to use the phrase. You're sitting on the sidelines doing nothing. Well, Rob, why are you being hard on us? Because you're doing nothing. You're doing nothing. The word is the most important thing in the world. More than feeding someone physically, more than clothing someone, it's the word more than anything. And if you're not helped spreading the word, you are not doing anything for his kingdom. Nothing. You're doing nothing. Remember, there are different treasures in heaven. Some are going to get a lot more. Some are going to get a little less. Some are going to get a lot less because they didn't put the work here. Again, I am far from perfect. Far, 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 and further away from perfect. But you got to be help spreading the word for his kingdom and what's to come. And if you're not helping in that area, maybe you should look in the mirror. Oh, man. It's funny how the devil's church sticks together. It really is. And the Christian church, they're bickering over each other. Stupid. Strength in numbers. But again, with my ministry, there aren't any numbers. So I'm going to keep trying for God and keep doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and nothing's going to stop me until He tells me to stop. No people in the live. I got almost 21,000 subscribers. Nobody's in the live. I will never understand it. I'm doing my best to understand it, but I will never understand this. Never understand it. People watch nonsense all night. That's what the world is focused on. BS. Someone sticking a straw up their nose is entertaining to them. Man, Stugatz. We get women that dance around half naked here. They get 2 million views and they get paid. This is what people, like I said, this is what they contribute into the world. Or even the Christian channels that make it more of a fantasy land type thing. And they get 80,000 views on a 30-minute video, making $600-700 a day. Talking about the damn rapture every day. I want the Lord to return just as much as anybody else. All they do is talk about the rapture. It's got to be today. It's got to be tomorrow. It's got to be September. It's got to be 2024. And well, that passed. It's got to be 2026. That passed. This is going to pass. Well, it's got to be this time. They make these videos every day about the rapture. Every day. Every day. Every day about the rapture. Why? They get 60,000 views a day. You're not a teacher, so get off. You're not teaching anything. You're not teaching nothing. Rapture. Every day, the rapture. The rapture. He must be coming next month. Well, this happened today. Did you see what happened today? Well, this thing happened today. This thing, yeah, we know what's going on. And I'm not telling people not to talk about the rapture. Talk about it. Warn people, of course. But every day to make a video? Because you get 70,000 views on a half an hour video. Like I said, you're pulling in 400-500 a day. After YouTube takes their cut, you're raking money in. I saw a guy telling people he's getting sued to raise money. He must have raised about $15,000. Like, no joke. Come on, man, take a walk. What are you gonna do? Maybe all I'll do is rapture videos every day now. Maybe that's all I'll do is rapture. The Lord's coming today. Well, he didn't come today, so it's got to be tomorrow. And then he doesn't come tomorrow. Well, it's got to be next month, and it doesn't come next month. Well, I miscalculated things. Well, we're going to do the chart. It's going to be 2028, and then that date will pass. And oh, wow, I missed that date too. Clowns. Rapture. Oh, monumental news today. Oh, this is happening today. Oh, I'm in shock to what happened here. We know the rapture's coming. We know the Lord's coming. But tell people that you're making $500-600 a day on a video. Tell them. And then the PayPal support. And then this support. Tell them what you're doing. Oh, I like that guy. He's a nice guy. He's not teaching you anything scriptural-wise. These people here. There are some decent channels, but not many. But there are guys that watch it, but they're raking in the dough. The rapture. Jesus must be close. Rapture. Yes. Make videos, but teach too. Don't just read news articles all day. Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm tired. You all have a blessed night. I've had enough.